Alright, y'all, so look, I'm recording this audio because there are a lot of vulgar statements in this gameplay that I do not want to put on YouTube because it will get copyrighted, okay? So as you can see, I'm playing against Alabama. We down by 7 points right now, man. It's looking kind of crazy. And you see me driving down the field, get the nice quick strike, and we in the end zone, all right? Boom. That's how you do it. Yeah, you see me bragging. Look, hold your wrist up. Hold your wrist up. You feel me? Hold your wrist up. Yeah, we hype now. Up, they scored again. Now we handing the ball off. Boom, first down. Quick first down. Shedeur Sanders, drop back up. Drop back up. Dive and catch. That boy Travis, that's the Heisman winner. You feel me? Drop back up. Drop back up. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. Boom. Hit him out of bounds. You know what I mean? Hit him out of bounds. Up. Yeah. Handoff. Gustave. I think that's how you say his name. I don't know how you say his name, man. All I know is that we in the end zone. You hear me? I'm telling you, I will let y'all hear this audio. It's very vulgar. I just don't, oh my goodness. Now we in the fourth. We hit that. Look, that's the game, fellas. Yeah, man, this game right here, like I was saying though, it was very vulgar. I was using a lot of profanity. I was using a lot of just, I was being disrespectful because the guy that I was playing against was also being very disrespectful. It wasn't cool he was saying. So, excuse me. So, I had to say what I had to say, man. Do what I had to do, man. Get the dub. You know what I mean? Big win, man. I love using Colorado to beat these highly ranked teams because, it's just very satisfying for me, man, because, I love the whole culture of that team. I love the way Deion Sanders did what he did. So, boom, now we at the next game. We back in Boulder. You see I'm going against ranked number 4 Ohio State, dotting them up with Shedeur Sanders. Like I was saying, I love what Deion Sanders doing with his sons, man, with the other players, man. It's just very powerful for us as a culture, and I appreciate that. All right. So yeah, we in the end zone with Webster, man. That was another easy drive. That was easy. He went and kicked the field goal. Drop back throw. Another quick strike. This football, this year's NCAA 25, it's a great game. I love the fact that they brought this back and they put it into the rotation for sports games again, because I remember back in 2010, I think it might have been NCAA 11, if I'm not mistaken, or I could be talking smack. Maybe it was NCAA 08. One NCAA when they had Reggie Bush on the cover. I had that one. That was the first one I think I ever had. That was one of the first games I got on my Xbox 360, and I just had that game. I remember playing that every day religiously. You know what I mean? So yeah, I truly love the fact that we have this game again. Thanks, EA. Y'all did great on this game. So as you can see now, I'm down by 14 in the second quarter. I know this. You see the microphone on this guy up in the right top right. This guy was talking a lot of smack, and I had to do this to him and make this comeback. You feel me? Yeah, Sirski, we in the end zone, baby. Yeah, hold your wrist up. Hold your wrist up. Put the rollie up. Put the paddock up. You feel me? Yeah. And then he was talking all that smack. Pick in the end zone. Look, he thought the game was over because he was up by 14. You must not know who I am. They must not know who I am. Scrambling with Shedeur Sanders. Went on the outside. Hit them up. You feel me? Out of bounds. We just dotting him up now. We just getting surgical. Boom. Boom. That was a big strike right there. He underthrew him a little bit. I don't like how they have Shedeur. He be underthrowing a lot of people in this game. Maybe it's just every quarterback. Maybe it's the mechanics. I don't like that part. Cause it's and then sometimes the routes ran, they might run a route and then stop and then turn around and do some dumb stuff. It's retarded. As you can see, we got the interception. It's minor bugs in the game. They just brought it back after years. So it's like, even there's little things in the game I don't like. It's just, at the same time, it's still a great game. It's fun. So boom, now you can see, look at that juke. I probably should have, he dove. I just should have just ran in the end zone. It's cool though, because very next play, we get the rumbling, into the end zone. Easy work. You know what I mean? Hold the roller. I love that. They had the team animations. I love that. You know what I mean? That's like iconic. This might be the best one to ever have because of the players, and it's the first one in years. So it might be the best one that they ever released, just to be honest. And, we got the ball again. It's tied. He scored again. That's crazy. So we got 2 seconds left in the third quarter. Now we in the fourth. Then, that's the one time you don't underthrow him. Put it right on the money. In the end zone, baby. Touchdown. Colorado. Let's get it. That was, it's hit or miss, man. Sometimes when they be running and they just don't throw it right sometimes. I don't know. Then he threw that pick. Oh, it should have been the pick. That's terrible. That should have been the pick. Then he ended up actually throwing it. Ended up throwing the pick right there. This guy, he just stayed in the same defense. As you can see, he stopped talking. This guy was talking a lot of smack. I want to put the audios on here, but these guys on this game, bruh, they be talking so much smack, bruh. So it's like, and then I talk smack, and I be, now we going to the end zone. Then I talk smack, and it is what it is. That's the game, fellas. He quit. Check me out in the next one. I'll holler.